Hey guys, Taylor Elin here. I'm going to do a quick video talking about my two current main projects. Actually, this one I can probably call done. Right now they're my two best decks, I believe. That I would say were my two best decks. This one right here is a Battling Boxer Fire King mashup. For the longest time, I just ran Battling Boxer as a traditional format deck or an unlimited format deck. Now this is an advanced format Fire King Battling Boxer deck. I've played this idea before, but never having Yugioh was always a problem. And now that Yugioh is out, even though I don't have him yet, even though he is out, I have remade the deck, and I have made it to the point where it actually runs very well. It runs a strategy that I call Monster Burn. I destroy my own monsters to gain effects. For like Lead Yoke, I destroy my own Lead Yoke to get his attack up. Fire Kings to get their effects. And then, of course, if I destroy your monsters in the process, that's always cool. This deck does really quick XC summoning with Lead Yoke, with the Battling Boxers, of course. And between Lead Yoke and Gary Nix, if I can get both on the field and use Gary Nix's effect with a Circle of the Fire Kings or something, it's just devastating to my opponent, you know? So this is my second best deck. It beats my Gaga XC deck, and it beats my Water deck and my friends' decks fairly easily. It's actually, it's pretty well thought out. Like, the only reason I had the field spell, Molten Destruction here, is so I can gain attack, so I can use Overworked on my own monsters. And it works beautifully. It's very consistent with being able to do the same thing over and over again, but it's not as consistent as getting the same monsters out over and over again. Unlike this deck, Evil Swarm deck's current meta. I just recently went to a bullpen tournament last night on Friday, so it'd be Friday night, last night technically, from when I'm videotaping. And the trades that I got were amazing. Like, I got another Ophion, so I'm up to 3 now. I got another Ouroboros, so I'm up to 2. I lost one Behemoth, whatever. That's alright. And I gained if I can just get through this. I gained number 104 Masquerade, which is a pretty cool card. During either player's battle phase, when an opponent's monster effect is activated, I can detach 1 XC material from this card and negate the activation. If you do, inflict 800 points to your opponent once per turn. And this is without the XC material. Once per turn, I can send the top card of my opponent's deck to the grave, which is awesome. But yeah, typical Evil Swarm deck. I use Thunderbird. I main Thunderbird, Salamandra, Castor, Curry Curon. I got 2 Curry Curons and 1 Ouroboros for $25. Which Ouroboros by itself is $25, so got a steal. It took a long time to haggle the guy down, though. It's all I had at the moment. But yeah, Castor, Curry Curon. Now that I finished it, I didn't get to run it the way it is now at the tournament. But during the tournament, after the tournament is when I did most of my trading, and it runs much more flawlessly now than it did before, and before it ran pretty well. I went against a Matoshe deck, which was really nerve-wracking because it was just, it was toying with me. I won that. My first opponent was a Fire Fist, which I've never really thought about going against Fire Fist with this deck, and it was kind of nerve-wracking. And I had a Fire Fist deck for the longest time, so I was like, okay, this is not good. He's going to use Tensen, he's going to whip me with it. Well, he didn't, and I don't know. It was a different idea. It wasn't like my Fire Fist where it was pure Beast Warrior. If it wasn't Fire Fist, it was either Gene Warped, Leotar, or Beast King Barbaros. So that was nerve-wracking. Attack power, yada yada. And then I went against, I just did one, we get past 2 out of 3 and then you move on. So I won the first one with Fire Fist, then I beat Matoshe, and then my next one was Mermails. The first game took so long, and I just had no way of getting Ophion on the field long enough, because he would just pop stuff, that I didn't even bother with the other 2 games. I'm like, okay, I can't beat you, good game, I don't have a side deck. And then I just went on doing my business trading. And trade I did. So, these 2 decks, head-to-head, Evil Swarm just, toys with it. Evil Swarm, I'm actually really proud of this deck. I've got Bottomless Trap Hole for it. What else did I get for it? I have 3 Breakthrough Skills, 2 Bottomless Trap Holes, 2 Mirror Forces. It's an amazing deck. And here I added 3 Scrap Iron Scarecrows, which is like negate attack, only you get to use it every turn, once per turn. And you can just flip it right back down when you're done. But you can only use the card once per turn, so you can only negate 1 attack per turn per card on the field. Per Scrap Iron, I should say. So yeah, I just want to do this quick video, let you guys explain. These are my 2 main decks. These will be my tournament decks. Actually, this will be my tournament decks that cost money or whatever. And then, of course, this will be a deck that I will be working on, that hopefully I can get up to the Evil Swarm level. I really do enjoy the Battling Boxer Fire King playstyle. It seems like a night. I like being able to burn my own monsters to get outrageous effects that just toy with the other person. Sadly, it probably will never go up to Evil Swarms because all I need is Ophion that can stop Garynix. So then I'll have to rely too heavily on Yugioh to do the business. And with decks like that, you know, it's just hard to do with Yugioh special summon because if they can stop special summoning high level monsters, they're probably doing low level monsters too. Another thing. There's one card though that I received. I'm gonna move this around. This one right here, Chain Destruction, which will be going in this Fire King deck, that I just think deserves to be a little attention. I've never seen this card before. I'm sure most of you probably have. When a monster with 2,000 or less attack is summoned, target one of them, destroy all cards with that name in the controller's hand or deck. And what I really like about this card, it's not that, you know, it sends cards from my graveyard, that's cool, but it actually says destroy. It doesn't say send, so I can actually activate Fire King's effect. And I think that's pretty dang cool. Alright, thank you guys for watching. And as usual, guys, have a nice day. Hopefully I can get more videos out for you, and I want to get some gameplay, but of course, I found another camera, and it's not working either, and so I'm trying to get there, but it's just not working out very well for me. Have a nice one, guys.